going on? It's your girl, Fathom DJ, here with another Sunday's Truth. So last Sunday, I didn't post the Sunday's Truth. I was kind of in a space. I post it when I feel it, mostly when I'm running around in the streets, blah, 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 what have you. Something happened, and I'm going to share it with you. This Sunday's Truth is a reminder. So I was online posting, doing what I do, and I posted a particular post. Got to keep it PC. And, you know, it got some back and forth comments, blah, 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 blah. Someone, keeping it PC, popped up in the post and said some things that really struck me. They struck me so deeply that I went dark. I went to a space that I haven't gone to or been in well over 4 months. This is my testimony to why, if you're going to put yourself in social media out in front of people who may not be of light, that you most certainly must protect yourself. You most certainly must be concerned and aware not only about the things that you post, but the people who see them, who are simply watching you. You have to be, and I'm not saying that I want you to not post. I'm not saying that I don't want you to not live your life, even though I think that everybody needs to take a step back and look at the kind of content that they're posting in social media. You most certainly have all the freedom to be able to say and do what you want. But when you know that you're putting yourself out in the open amongst people who may not want well for you, who are hurt, who have torn spirits, who have been traumatized in any capacity, you most certainly need to be strong enough to take the hits that will be given to you. Yes. Now, on the outside, I got checked. And I most certainly am open to being called to the carpet. On the inside of it, I made the decision that I needed to pray for this particular person because I kind of have an idea of their history and understand that they may not have gotten where they wanted to go with what they're doing and may have been privy to a little of my information and decided to say things that could be taken hurtfully. I'm trying to be nice, I could, in my spirit I was going in. When it happened, I was going in because I'm sensitive. But after a day, it took me a day, almost a day and a half, because there must have been something on me anyway that was a little bit sensitive. I mean, I'm always sensitive, but it depends on to what measure. But yeah, it came across and it took me down and low and dark. The exchange was down and low and dark. And I must remind you that you have to be careful. And this is the reason why I said if you have goals and wishes and things that you really want to get achieved, you cannot necessarily share that with everyone. Unfortunately, everyone is not going to be happy for you. And it's not like, they even know that they may have mental illness. They may not even know that they have spite or jealousy because they're not on the page that they need to be on. They may not even know. They may not even understand that darkness is moving through them. They may not know this. But the idea that you need to know that when you go out into these public spaces and places, whether it's social media or in this world, that these people may be watching, may be taking in some energy, and may spew things that could be considered hurtful. I went to that space, and it took me a while to come out. I think, and I pushed myself to do the pop-up party. I pushed myself to do that pop-up party because I was trying to shake that energy, and I knew if I played music and if I communed with my people, then I would most certainly get to myself again. And that's one of the reasons why I use music for myself as healing. And my hope is that you will find healing and happiness not only through my music, not only through my creations, but also through my voice. Gotta get ready for that. And that's why we're here, because finding Fathom DJ is a lot more than, oh, she's just a DJ, or oh, she's a producer, or oh, whatever you think. It's a lot more to this. And I'm hoping that you're receptive and open if you're supposed to be, because everybody ain't supposed to get it. And that's cool, Everybody's not supposed to receive. I too am human, even though most of the time I struggle with that. I don't really like to admit that, the vessel gets weak and the vessel gets tested, but we're all subjected to being tested and challenged. And that most certainly is why we need to be mindful to try to keep ourselves in a space of light, try to be happy for people, try to stay upful, try to make sure that our energy is as strong as we need it to be. And if you do, I'm turning, sorry. If you do get to that space where you start to feel compromised, your creator most certainly is who you're going to call on to lift you. Most certainly is who's going to put things in a perspective. If you can quiet yourself, if you can still yourself, if you can allow yourself to have your moment and then hit your journal and remind yourself of what you're grateful of, remind yourself that you're thankful, then you most certainly will come out of it, because there are more wonderful and positive things that have happened to you and for you than this challenge that the darkness brings to you. There's so many more things there, and I want to make sure to convey that to you, especially right now, because Mercury is in retrograde. We're in this season. I'm starting to speed, so that's why my thing does that. We're in this season, and people are, feeling sensitive based on Christmas gifts or what they can or can't purchase or who purchased. There's a lot of little manipulative, dark kinds of spaces that people end up in around these holidays. Reflection, you're getting prepared for your new year and you have these concerns and things of that nature. You are human and that happens, but you have to be mindful to keep yourself in light and try to keep yourself on the correct page, because there are folks who are far more challenged than you, who are stepping up and rising up like the Walking Dead, honey. They're looking to feed off of somebody's energy. They're looking to try to figure out how to manipulate you and pull you down and pull you into those dark spaces. And you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. So I'm simply reminding you. I'm sending you cosmic kisses and well wishes, not only for today, not only for this week. I'm sending you that for the new year, because I am prepared to receive, and I most certainly would like for you to get in on it. And that's all I'm going to say. This one is kind of long, I know, but I just wanted to make sure to pass this information on to you as you receive it. I'm posting it on Saturday night, so you'll get that on Christmas Eve. I may post it tonight. It's Friday. I don't know. But you'll find it, and then, I'm going to pop up somewhere in live on Facebook, and you most certainly can connect with me. Hashtag Finding Fathom DJ in your worldwide weather sphere. I'm telling you, find that energy, get prepared, get it together. We are going up for 2017. I promise you. Space.